Hi, my name is sidhu1 UI15CS295, and this is my first video for database lab. And in this lab, I am going to explain about data definition language commands. Here, in this question, they asked to create two types of tables. One table is about the customer details, another table is about the employee manager. And to create a certain table, we have to give the command that create table and table name. And in the columns, we have to give the certain types of column names and with their constraints and with their data types. So the table is created. So here I created two tables, right? One is the customer details and another one is employee manager. To see a certain table, we have to type DESC employee manager. So I'm gonna type employee manager here. See, this is a table I have created. I have given the column names, employee ID, employee last name, employee name. This is not the whole table. This is just the table which shows the detail, the column names that we have given here. If we give the particular data in this table, if you fill that particular data in this table, then it will show. For that, we have to give the command select star from and the table name, so that it will show that the particular table which we chose. And here they ask for the primary constraint to give for the employee ID. For giving the primary constraint, we have to type the code like add constraint name and the table name we have to give, and the particular constraint and particular column name, the thing for which primary keys should be added. And they said to add a new column to contact phone to the customer table details. So to add this new column, we have to give altered table, employee manager and primary key. So here, to see in this image, I have given that particular altered key, so that I can see this so that I can add contact name, contact phone to the particular table. See here. And next, the command which we have to use is the alter table. So another question is, you have to modify the size of the contact phone. That means here, while we creating a table, we have given that number bracket of 5 or 10. If you need to change the 10 space to 15, we have to type the certain key, the certain code. The code is alter table customer details, alter table, alter table. So here I use the employee manager, right? So I'm gonna use the same code, employee manager. Let me check the spell. Okay, employee manager, it's correct. And the thing which we are going to change the space in the employee manager is add the employee manager has employee ID. Here employee has ID as number 6. So I'm gonna change employee ID, and let me show you. And we have to give the number, the specific space we have to type number. There is 6 in this thing, so I'm going to give the 10, so it will be the space the space will be changed to 10. Okay, see, the thing is, here we misspelled the command. Like I have given here employee ID in capital, so but I have given a small, so I'm going to change it in capitals. EMP ID, it's done. So if you do that, the table will be changed, the constraint will be changed, and the column contact phone space will be changed. And then the other question is, we have to modify the size of the contact phone. To modify the size of the contact phone. I said no to we have to alter the table and something. Okay, then we have to add a not null constraint to the contact phone using alter command. So alter command is nothing but when we have to change a certain thing in the following table which we created. So we have to use this alter command. The alter command. So if we have to add the not null constraint in the alter command, we have to use the certain code like alter table customer details modify contact phone number. That means it will be altered. The contact phone will be altered, and here we added the unique key constraint. Unique key constraint is nothing but this type of constraint which is equal to the primary key. Like the same thing, the same code we have to use where we alter the primary key, but we have to change the unique key constraint name in place of primary key. This is the code used for changing the primary key. Here I am gonna remove the primary key and I'm gonna put this unique key. Here the primary key is changed into the unique key here, so you can't see here. Another question is to check the constraint whether the given customer ID is between 105 and 106. Further, the code is we have to give the alter table name, and we have to add the constraint name which we have given when we creating the primary key, and then we have to type a code check which will check the following details which we are given below. If we want to check from 101 to 105, we have to give there in the check brackets. Another question is we have to drop, if we want to drop the primary key constraint, we have to give the code. As I said, the alter is used to edit the content in the table which we created. So to drop the primary key, we have to give the code the alter table customer details drop primary key. That means it will drop the primary key which we created there, and a true cat the same alter that we have to use for if we have to edit it. Drop table customer details. Same when we use it for drop primary key to drop it, the same code will be used here, but in place of primary key we have to give the table name which we have to drop, then the table will be dropped. So this is the one A. So let's get into 1B. 1B, I have to explain about data control language commands. Here same, I have to create two different type of tables. The same command we have to use which we use it in the creating of table in 1A. The command is create table name in brackets. We have to give the specified details which we have to keep in the table with their constraints. And so in this the questions are we have to create a new user with the name of ORA22. That's a question. To create a new user, we have to use the create user ORA22 identified by JMD so that it can be created. So that when we have to create the user, we have to use this command. And if we want to grant the privileges to create sessions by the user, we have to give the command grant create session to the type the user which we have to give, the username which we have to give. And the other question is, as user the username which is given, query all tables dictionary to view information about all tables that you can access. For that we have to give the command select table name from all tables so that it will show everything, every table name, the thing which created in the top of the two tables.